So, I want to share with you is something that's um, been happening lately in my practice that I think is so illustrative of the beauty and the blessing of Yoruba spiritual tradition in contemporary life. So lately, people have come to me for consultation, for support, advice, and in the practice, there comes a point where Ifa says, you know, you need to make a sacrifice. You need to adhere to certain observances, do certain things and not do certain things, And some people are right away put off by that. That's too much commitment for them. They had really just come because they wanted to get some information, right? But they didn't really want to be asked to do anything. Likewise, a step beyond that, sometimes people will come for guidance and support on a semi-regular basis, and they want to progress. They want to have a deeper relationship with the orisa, or with their ancestors. And so I'll explain to them, well, these are the kinds of personal rituals that you can institute, and this is the way you can develop on your path. And some people feel, oh wow, that's too much. I can't do that every 4 days, or I can't do this every day. It's just too much for me to take on. It's too much commitment. Likewise, the third level is where folks will be comfortable with doing a divination, sacrifice, the observances. They'll be comfortable with, let's say, establishing their spiritual practice around an ancestor table or something like that. But when it comes to the point where they need to install a prayer object in their home, they need an instrument to amplify their practice and their focus. Well, some people are put off by that, So there's sort of these three layers of what I call 3 layers of aversion, these cutoff points, where people feel like, oh, I can't go any further, or I'm very apprehensive about making another level of commitment. And at every level, though, what I realized is that people are apprehensive in large part because we really have been spiritually neutralized here in the Western, urban Western culture. We've been spiritually neutralized, and we've had our ideas of what it means to be spiritually focused. They've been totally distorted into the idea that spiritual focus now in our minds conjures images of dogma and rigidity and absolutisms, when in reality it isn't. It doesn't have to be anyway, especially when it comes to Yoruba spirituality. Okay, Yoruba spirituality is designed to optimize your individual personal journey, but to contextualize it in the greater natural and cosmic framework, so that you understand yourself, your individuality. No matter how individually unique you are, you get the blessing of understanding how that uniqueness and that individual talent is a necessary thread in the fabric of creation. Okay? And that is where we get such a rich opportunity to develop and to mature our individual character and our individual spiritual energy, because we understand that every breath of power that we inhale, every step we take toward personal innovation takes us deeper into a bigger and more far-reaching impact on the natural world, on the spiritual world, on the present, and on the future, right? So it isn't just spiritual development for the sake of spiritual development. It isn't just the cultivation of soul power for the purpose of acquiring more material things for myself. It's developing my spirit and my soul for the purpose of completing the greater universal plan.